my name is Garret, and I'm from Calvin Christian School. And I'm going to say The Crucifixion by James William Johnson. Jesus, my gentle Jesus, walking in the dark of the Garden of Gethsemane, saying to his 3 disciples, sorrow is in my soul, even unto death. Tarry ye here a little while, and watch with me. Jesus, my burden Jesus, praying in the dark of the Garden of Gethsemane, saying, Father, O Father, this bitter cup, let it pass from me. Jesus, my sorrowing Jesus, the sweat I drops blood upon his brow, talking with his Father while the 3 disciples slept, saying, Father, O Father, not as I will, but let thy will be done. Oh, look at that black-hearted Judas, sneaking through the dark of the garden, leading his crucified mob. Oh God, strike him down. Why don't you strike him down before he plants his traitor's kiss upon my Jesus' cheek? And they took my blameless Jesus, and they dragged him to the governor, to the mighty Roman governor. Great Pilate, sitting at his throne, said, in this man I find no fault. I find no fault in this man. And Pilate washed his hands. But they cried out, saying, Crucify him! Crucify him! Crucify him! His blood beateth on our heads. And they beat my loving Jesus. And they spat on my precious Jesus. And they put a purple robe around him, and put a crown of thorns upon his head. And they pressed it down. Oh, they pressed it down. And they mocked my sweet King Jesus. On Golgotha's rugged road, I see my Jesus go. I see him sink beneath the load. I see my drooping Jesus sink. Then they lay hand on Simon. Black Simon. Yes, Black Simon. And Simon bore the cross. On Calvary, they crucified my Jesus. They nailed him to the cruel tree. And the hammer rang through Jerusalem streets. The hammer rang through Jerusalem streets. Jesus, my lamb like Jesus, shivering as the nails go through his hands. Jesus, my lamb like Jesus, shivering as the nails go through his feet. Jesus, my darling Jesus, groaning as blood came spurting from his wounds. Oh, look what they've done to my Jesus! Mary, weeping Mary, sees her poor little Jesus on the cross. Mary, weeping Mary, sees her sweet baby Jesus on the cruel cross, hanging between 2 thieves. And Jesus, my lonesome Jesus, cried out once more to his Father, saying, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? And he drew his head and died. And the veil of the temple was split in 2, and the midday sun refused to shine. And thunder rumbled, and lightning wrote an unknown language in the sky. What a day, Lord! What a day when my blessed Jesus died. Oh, I trembled. Yes, I trembled. It caused me to tremble, when I think how my Jesus died. Died on the steeps of Calvary. How Jesus died for sinners. Sinners like you and me.
You used it very well, you project very well, you were committed to the piece, which I appreciated. You did a really good job.
Thank you.
You got it.